Hey guys, Wolfgar from 329. I just really wanted to quickly touch on something that I missed in the last video, just for the season rewards. So what we're taking a look at here is, well, just if we really quickly take a look at the rewards. The rewards right now, so this initial top portion is the leader reward. This is the same thing as like the president reward. So when the season tally begin, only one reward is received. This is for the leader of the alliance, right? So leader of our alliance is going to get 60,000 diamonds, 100 million resources, blah, 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 right? And some lovely S1 recruits, 3 of them, because these are 100% guaranteed. Then these ones, 100% chance to get one of the gold heroes. So anyway, pretty good rewards. But as you go up in these categories, you then start to get better and better and better rewards. Let's just take, obviously coming first is the goal. But you get these huge S2 heroes, and then you still get the S1 heroes, and then you have the gold chance. And the leader gets 150,000 diamonds. Now, we're just going to take a look at my alliance, which is in 11th right now. The leader then gets to allocate 9 of these gifts right here, 100 million resources, 2 S1 heroes, etc. And then gets to allocate to the rest of the alliance, the other 90 members in the alliance, the other gifts, right? That goes to everyone else. So the S2 heroes available at these guys, the S1 heroes available at these guys, and obviously you have your elite recruitment, which is all of these guys. So ideally you would like to get S2s, or even just the legendary S1s rather than the orange quality S1s, because currently I have 3 of the orange quality S1s, Wallboss, Dragon's Range, and Janissary. But with this is based on your season contribution and your season points. Now, I didn't know how to explain the season points before, but I have 191 of them. Next top of my alliance has 65. Next 28, and 79, 34, etc. So obviously we want more players with these season points going up, because that is where that total up at the top right, the 2323, comes from. So what this number is if you take a look at the little intel at the top here, click on season, your season points you get from, and the season lasts for 45 days, so the most amount of points in 45 days. So we have a while to build this up. But season points are based on occupying territories, building honor structures, and declaring war. Obviously, we haven't declared war yet. We're just occupying territories and building honor structures. You can get a bunch of points by beating other people in season and blah, blah, blah. But still, you want these season points to be sitting up here at the top. Kind of right now we're sitting in 11th, and we just keep on having people pass us. So that just means that we currently don't have many people getting these points, right? People aren't getting a huge amount of points, and we need to figure out why. So with that, if you take a look at what is happening at our first place just down here. Okay, so if you take a look at, let's just say this zone right here, we have Yak on an empty slot, Bomb on an empty slot, Babe on an empty slot, Babe on an empty slot. And these empty slots are not going to be worth quite as many points. It doesn't actually say how many points these are worth. I would be kind of curious, but it's not going to be that many. It might say up here, but basically it doesn't exactly say how many season points anything is worth for any of the territories or for any of that sort of stuff. But basically, with this, if you take a look at the tile levels that people are on, most of these guys right now are on these blank tiles, and they're really not getting any points out of them. They might be on 20 of these blank tiles, but they're not getting that many points. Because if I take a look again, like I was just looking at Barmer, he's got 8 points. So my presumption is that the blank tiles are worth 1 point, which really, in the scheme of things, is not that many, unless you have a lot of them. I know Babe is on a bunch of different types of tiles. She's on level 4s as well, and she's also upgraded her buildings a fair amount, so she's on 28 points there. Armed Commander's on some bigger level tiles. He's at 92. But then we also have to think you have to upgrade these honor structures. And if we take a look at these honor structures, Richmond has upgraded his, Babe has upgraded hers. I'm on level 7 though. I'm on level 7, level 4, level 2, and then I have other ones up at those levels too. And basically, because I have upgraded my honor structures the furthest so far, that is why my points right now are the highest. But if you can convince everyone in your alliance to continue upgrading these buildings, then those points will go up. And if you can get people to increase these buildings, then they will get more of those points for your alliance, so that you have the greater potential to hit these awesome rewards. Because in a very basic sense, those buildings, if you upgrade these correctly, will increase your might, will increase your ability to take over tiles easier and everything like that. So it's definitely worth doing as well. So that's just the season points, so that your alliance has a greater chance at getting better rewards with this. So that's something to think about as you're going through this process as well of Doomsday, is focus on getting those points by occupying tiles, etc. And if you take a look at the territories I'm on almost like as high level tiles as I can be right now, level 5s on most of these types of plots. And tomorrow I'll be looking to potentially get as many 5s and 6s as possible to again boost my points, boost my alliance up there, so that we have a greater chance of getting some really sweet rewards, and ideally some of the S1, S2 heroes that we can start putting into play earlier, because the earlier you get these, I mean, just as I've seen with Janissary, by having him, basically maxed out for his level at this point in time, if I could get one more of him, then I have a whole nother 40% might. If I get another one of him, then he has killer stats. And it all happens here in Doomsday. So keep on working towards those alliance points and really, really hammer home with your players to get those season points going, and to focus on doing stuff that gets the season points, instead of just like messing around and chucking in random tiles like this, because this kind of tile isn't going anywhere, and is only getting you 100 food an hour, whereas some of the other types of tiles that you could be on might be getting you 600 an hour. So this tile is worth 6 of that other one. All of these are no longer necessary. These were just building blocks, and again you see Shelly's on all of these, and if we take a look at Shelly's position here, down at 27 points, 27 points worth right there. just by occupying blank tiles, and not really having upgraded these buildings yet. So keep your people on it, keep building these buildings up, these honor structures up higher levels, while also super focusing on hitting those high level tiles as much as possible. Alright, so that's just season points so that you can get the most out of your rewards, so that hopefully you don't get left behind in the dust like some of these people and some of these other alliances. So, yep, like, subscribe, and hopefully do well in this season of Doomsday.